Hello, everybody. Average Gamer, and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program 1.2. In this episode, we are going to land on the moon. Now, I'm going to want to land something, obviously, on the... it's minimized on me here. On the other side of the moon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward until we get to... But here. This should update. Boom. Alright. So here we have a map of the moon, which is kind of like this right now. So where do we want to land? Well, right now we can't detect biomes on this thing. We actually need something else, if I'm not mistaken, to detect biomes. So we're going to be landing a probe blind for the first time on the moon to try and get some ideas. What I'm thinking is I want to land it pretty much around here somewhere. So we're going to warp to here. So we want to land kind of around here-ish. Mainly because that is the best spot. So I'm going to warp here. Set up a waypoint, kind of telling us where we should land. Now I'm looking at right about here-ish. That looks like it's giving us a good location. Boom. Alright, so we're going to try and land right about here-ish with our probe, give or take. So, with that in mind, we're going to go to the Space Center and design ourselves a probe. Now, it's going to need all reusable in my eyes. It's going to be just a landing probe. So, it's going to land wherever it is, and it's going to transmit from there. So, I'm going to want to use the Probodyne 6.1. It's going to have science with it, obviously. It's going to have the Science Junior, which, wow, it's way bigger. Okay, no, we're not going to do the Science Junior. What is my biggest probe core? No, you're all the same size-ish. Alright, we'll do the most sophisticated one, which is the HCS, or Hex, which is the Sixer. It's better than the Octo. It's got the same range as the Hex. Yeah, this one just says Anomaly. Terrain modes is Anomaly. What does this one have? Yeah, this is regular terrain modes. Wait a second. Which one has the ability to check biomes? One of these is supposed to have the ability to check for biomes. Ah, this one is. Okay. The Probodyne Octo 2 gets the ability to do biome searches. Okay. Then what about the remote guidance units? Biome and terrain. Biome and terrain. Biome terrain. Okay. So we're just short, basically, of doing that. We would need about, 240 science. So we're going to have to do this anyways and get this done. We're going to... Now this is a relay, so we're going to do... Want to do 4 just to be on the safe side. 6. And actually, I want to take this off for a second. I want to do 2 batteries. And actually, I'm going to use the Science Junior as the base because I'm going to put the landing feed on it. Oh, crap. No, I'm going to need fuel, too. No, that should be enough. Put those there. Action group. Okay. So they're just going to have clearance. Do these have thrust vectoring? Yep, perfect. I want a good antenna. This is not a relay, right? No, this is not a relay. Perfect. I'm going to put all the science experiments right here. So we already have the Science Junior. We're going to do the Mystery Goo. Right there. Nope. You're going to be blocking. There we go. Press map barometer. There we go. I'm also going to throw, just to be on the safe side, a heat shield right in there. All right, we're going to also set the okay, so we're going to change up things a little bit here. So number 1's going to be extend tennis no matter what, because we're going to be obviously in space. Number 2, we can't do number 2 yet, because, oh crap. Oh shit, that's pretty good. No. There we go. So they're all going to be brought in. So custom group 2 is going to be to extend the legs. Number 3. Ooh, you know what? I want it. Yep, yeah. Yeah, log pressure data. Local temperature. Observe the goo. And there's there. Last but not least, observe the materials bay. Alright, so that's going to be our first probe to the moon. Now we're going to build our launcher. Do I want to do all this in a shroud? You know what? I want to do be on the safe side. I want to put 2 fuel. Okay, we're still good there. Okay. You know what? No, this is gonna be too heavy. This is gonna be too top heavy. This should be okay. Okay. Can you tell I'm paranoid? Okay. I'm gonna wrap all this up in a shroud. Nope, no, I'm not. I gotta do it. So here is gonna be the deorbit. Perfect. Alright, so this will put us in the direction of going down to the Mun, or getting us in orbit of the Mun, depending. And the rest is going to get us, obviously, to the Mun. We still don't have RCS thrusters, do we? I'd rather build this thing as tall as I can get it. Okay. There we go. I'm going to use this thing again, the skipper, because it has thrust vectoring. Coupling, I want to use 6 of these. Because we're going to asparagus the crap out of this thing. Perfect. Well, that should be enough right there. Well, actually, you know what? Let's put one more on top. Okay. I want to give all these swivels. Good. So the way we're going to do this is I want at the end this one and this one left. So I'm going to tell... Ah, crap. No. So this one's going to go to this. To this one. Which means this one's going to this one. There we go. Okay, so then this one is going to this one. Perfect. And then I want both of these to go to this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is just going to be a test launch, the first one. I want to make sure I got all my asparagus set up right. Because I've also got to set up the... we're going to go 2, 4, and 6. We need 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first one's the blow. There's going to be this one. So it's this one. No. Okay, I have to unclick all of them first. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I have to unclick all of them except for this one. Bring that one down. Click on them all again. Click on all of them except for this one. Bring them down. So the first one should be this one and this one, right? So, perfect. The next one should be this one. And this one. Alright, so theoretically, under this test, this is going to be a test. I want to make sure this is sound first. I got a bad feeling about this one. And whenever I have a bad feeling, struts. I want 6. Go halfway that way. Halfway there. I want to do from there to there. So theoretically, those should hold pretty good. I'm going to slide all these down now as well. So we're going to test this at the beginning or at this in the blah 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 this episode, and then obviously in the next one is when we're actually going to launch our probe. So this is going to just be a test of the whole thing. I want to make sure this all fires properly and all that stuff. So I'm just going to think of this as a preliminary. Actually, what I should do, is there a space where I can throw a... There is. So to make this more like a test, we're going to try and land this puppy at the poles as a test. Our pole, Kerbin's pole. We're going to try and put this thing in orbit real quick. Make sure all our staging's right, and then we're going to crash our probe into the polar ice caps of Kerbin. All right, so we go in 3, 2, 1. There, north. Okay. 1, go. Oh, here we go. Just as 2 of them get empty. That's why I wanted to do the test. So this thing is way too heavy. Here we go. We're going to change this. And we're going to strut this thing. Okay, so all 4 engines again. We'll cut this in half. I want this one, and I want this one, right? Perfect. There we go. Let's try that. So we're gonna try this again. Let's see that's on. Max speed. 3, 2, 1. We had 0.1 meters a second for a few seconds there. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we're going to immediately start tilting a little bit to the north. And keep it right there. Did 2 of our engines already burn out? Oh, they did. Oh, that was... I don't like this. This almost looks like the SLS. The Space Launch System. We're losing speed here. We're losing speed. No, 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 no. You're not going to do what I think you're going to do. Hmm. Wow, this is. That's not much fuel. All right, so mental note. That was a. Well, turn that off. Horrible test. Might as well deploy that. And we made some science out of it. Oh, we lost our. What if I extended this one? Well, on the bright side, looks like we're going to land in Kerbal Shores here. Oh, that was not good. That whole thing right there just almost ripped right off. As you can see from physics warp. Obviously, this is our weak point. I figured these things would hold a little bit more oomph. I'm only going to try maybe 2 of those engines. Let's reset that and see. And kabonk. There we go. We're going to take that. I want to Yeah. Actually, I'm going to reset you. Foreign science out of that. That's not so bad. Zoom in. Well, that was a shitty experiment. um, just got to work on a few things. I think it's definitely top heavy. The probe itself, though, tons of power. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to set the engines to not fire as hard. Just give me a second here. I'm just going to bring that up. So obviously, I'm going to rethink all this. But these engines, I'm going to set them to 10%. I think that's still more than enough to do what I want them to do, actually. Did I seriously just do that again? I'm contemplating using a double tank instead of this single tank. This holds how much? So basically 180 and 220. Twice as much fuel as that. So yeah. Which means we gotta automatically redo this. Okay. And I'm going to redesign all this. I don't think I need this part here, to be honest with you. Well, actually, I think I need... Actually, if I'm doing that there, then I don't need that. Because that should be enough with all this. Alright, in the next episode, we're going to test this out and see how this works. Fingers crossed. See you next time. Bye-bye.